Now, this is a little bit about called Anthony Chen's Financial Take. So you've heard from our two amazing guests in ways of either moving tactically or looking through a different perspective, preparing through whether we're in one or going to one or not going heading to a recession. We're not here to pontificate that, but rather setting one up, at least financially, to really grow in leaps and bounds. And I know sometimes for the listener, they're thinking, I'm right now struggling with this and that. How can I really take this advice going forward? We heard from Ali's story, especially mother coming in as a refugee with nothing, and she built a multi-million dollar portfolio. Or what I like to harken back to looking back a little into history. For those of my listeners that follow me on LinkedIn, is I have this thing called Business History Tuesdays. And during the U.S. recession, or Great Recession, back in 1860s into the 70s, during that time, the same time, right out of that we got Thomas Edison and all these other electronic gears and tools and equipment that we are now using in the palm of our hands that didn't even exist back in the 1870s. And they were able to build new businesses, reinvent themselves, and in the middle of an absolute kabuki theater to clean it up for our listeners. So for those who are on the fence thinking, what is it going to be like for either my business, my professional career, what opportunities, rather than thinking of trying to control the storm that we know that we just can't really control, lean into the direction of the winds and say, let's look for opportunities rather than really just looking at threats. So whether it is in the financial world, investments, or just really one's professional growth, look for opportunities rather than worrying about things we can't control.